All right, what's up, everybody? It's Brandon here, and we are going live. We're doing an Ask Me Anything. So, if you are interested in learning copywriting, if you are wanting to make $5,000, $10,000 per month from your laptop, from your home, from halfway around the world, from your local coffee shop, quit your 9 to 5, escape university, and build a freedom business, that's what we're doing here today. I'm going to answer all your questions about copywriting, how to get started, how to become a freelance copywriter, how to do it in the next 3 to 6 months and get your first $5,000 a month. Because the reason I'm doing it, Ask Me Anything right now, is because I'm actually subtly, but not so subtly, promoting my six-figure copywriter course right now. So if you haven't heard, if you haven't seen the things, the emails, the posts, the videos, right now, my flagship copywriting course, the six-figure copywriter, is on a promo, which means it's literally the biggest launch I've done this year. And there's only a limited number of bonuses, and they're flying off the shelf. So if you have thought about like getting a copywriting course, if you thought about my copywriting course, this is the best time to get it. There has never been a better time. And I'm not just saying that. I've never actually put this many bonuses into a course that are psycho. Like, I'm giving away 20 copies of money models, $100 million money models right out of the gate. We're giving away, I created a custom GPT, a copywriting coach, an AI copywriting coach worth hundreds of dollars. First 50 people get it for free. I created a lazy copywriter's AI toolkit. I sold this thing for $100. And this thing right now, you can get it for free. It's 12 beginner copywriting prompts: writing, editing, researching, productivity, how to convert better, how to write faster, how to become an AI copywriter. Free. 100 million money models. Free. The first launch bonus is gone. Actually, this bonus is gone too, actually. I'm pretty sure I just got, that one's just finished up too. But there's still a ton of bonuses, but they're going fast. I'm not just saying this. This isn't just hype. This is real. This is real bonuses happening in real time. We got this course on a discount as well. If you're looking for a way to just like, you just need a structured program, like this is how you do it. It's like, this course will show you step by step. Phase 1, master copywriting, learn the basics, consumer psychology, copy frameworks, how to write a sales page, how to write an email. You're going to learn all this, videos and assignments, and you get a 3 to 6 month roadmap. So every single day, there's a checklist of what you need to work on. Day 1, watch this video and this video, do this action step. Day 2, watch this and do this. So you never are confused as to what you should be working on. So tons of launch bonuses in there. It's getting crazy. So you can get the course at a discount as well. It's normally on for $347 US. You can get it on for $297 right now. So just for $297, or 2 payments of $149, or I've never given access for this easy before, 3 payments of $99. You can get this course. 365-day money-back guarantee. No other copywriting course on earth offers that. You get lifetime access and all future updates. And here's the kicker. I'm just straight up pitching because I believe in this thing. Because this has helped 550 copywriters build their businesses from scratch without knowing anything beforehand. 550 students I have on the inside. If you're wondering, there's some proof for you. Me, 6.5 years copywriting. I've generated 7 figures in results for clients. If you want reassurance that if you click buy on this thing, that it's going to work for you, how about this? Look at this guarantee. You're not going to find any other copywriting course on earth that offers this. This is my sales page, by the way. Here's a copywriting lesson in itself. Oh, here we go. There it is right there. You get your first $5,000 a month in 6 months, or your money back. That's my first guarantee. My second one, 365-day satisfaction guarantee. If you just don't like the course, you don't think it was worth 10 times the money in 1 year, I'll just give you your money back. I don't care. So that's what this course is the 3 to 6 month roadmap. You just exactly what you should do step by step, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And there's no other copywriting course on earth who has that results-based guarantee. So if you want a proven system, this is it. But I'm not just going to pitch my course right now. I'm actually going to answer your questions. It could be, if you have questions about the course, happy to answer, obviously. But if you are just wanting to get started as a copywriter, you're curious about copywriting, you aren't sure how to write copy, you aren't sure how this thing works, if you're like, what the heck even is copywriting? Why am I on the stream watching this guy right now? Ask any question in the comments. So Post a comment, ask away if you are curious about how to get started, how to write copy, how to get better as a copywriter, how to actually practice copywriting, how to land your first client, how to build a portfolio, how to build a case study, how to get results for people, how to outreach properly, what works best in 2025 and beyond, how to go from 1 client to 2, 3, 4, 5, how to scale to 10K a month, and do that just working a few hours a day. Ask me any questions in the comments below, and I'm here to answer all your questions, whatever you want to know. For me, I'll just kind of dive into a little bit of my backstory. I tried so hard for years to build an online business. When I was 20 years old, I got married, and literally from the first day I was married, the day after my wedding, I woke up with a sinking feeling in my stomach. And it wasn't because I had buyer's remorse for who I married. Jen is an amazing wife, and I married up big time. But I had this sinking feeling in my gut the day after my wedding because I all of a sudden realized, I have to provide for my wife. I have to provide for a family. I'm going to have kids one day. And what the heck am I doing working at a pizza shop making $12 an hour? What's up, Komar? How's it going? Ask any questions about getting started as a freelance copywriter. Any questions? I'm doing great. How are you doing? If you have any questions about building a freelance copywriting business, ask away. I'm literally an open book. I'll just give you all the answers. I don't care. I'm not going to paywall information. You ask, you have questions about how to get started, how to do this, how to build up a 10K a month business as a copywriter, how to work from your laptop and not have to go to a dead job. Put it in the comments. I'm here answering any questions you guys have. I'm good, bro. What about you? I'm doing great. This is fun for me. I love hopping on the stream with you guys. Been doing it more lately. So any questions, just put them in the comments below right away, and I will get to as many questions as I can. So back to my story, though, before you guys, dive in, start asking questions. I got married the day after. I woke up with dread in my stomach because I realized I got to provide. So I spent, I got all the business books. Everything. I started reading business books. I'm like, I can't work $12 an hour working at a pizza shop anymore. How's that going to provide for a family? And so I started trying to build businesses, and it didn't work. I tried e-commerce, drop shipping, bookkeeping, web development, Facebook flipping, sales, you name it, I tried it. I spent so much money on courses. I've spent probably more money on courses than anyone I know. So me creating this course for you guys, this is my copywriting experience. This is what's helping 500 people I've taught through my students and 75 one-on-one coaching students. But this is also me, years and years of taking other people's courses and what doesn't work, what does work, the dumb things they did, the good things that some of them did, and packaging this so it's super, super easy to follow so you actually get results. So I spent years trying to build this up, and it never worked. 2019, I decided, you know what? Screw this. I'm quitting my 9 to 5 in the next 6 months. Me and my wife, we're packing up. We're hopping on a one-way flight from Vancouver, Canada, and we're going to go to Australia. We're going to quit our jobs. We're going to go to Thailand, and we're going to be our own bosses. And we're done, sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck and going through the motions and commuting to work every day for an hour and a half, working 12 hours a day and getting paid peanuts and living in expensive Vancouver, lonely, rainy, dark, gloomy Vancouver, Canada. And we're just no, we're done. I'm 25 years old. I'm done. I'm watching all my friends succeed in life, going to university, getting their careers. And I'm just barely scraping by. And this isn't what I was created to do. This wasn't what God made me for. So I'm going to do something else. And so we booked a one-way flight to Australia to then go there 6 months later. I said, in 6 months, I'm going to be out of a job. I'm going to be out of a job. Yeah, I'm going to be out of my 9 to 5 job, and I'm going to be my own boss with my own business. And I'm going to be making $5,000 a month as a copywriter. So I started searching around, went back to the drawing board, all these businesses I failed at, eventually went into copywriting. I said, you know what? Why not try this? All these other things didn't work. So let's give this one a shot. And I just started writing every day, reading copywriting books, taking courses. I invested $5,000 in my copywriting education in the first year. Woke up early before my 12-hour day job, wrote a bit of copy, listened to some courses and audiobooks and podcasts on the way to work. After work, went through courses, practiced my hand copying sales letters and writing more copy. 6 weeks later, landed my first client. 3 months later, quit my job. 6 months later, we were halfway around the world in Thailand. By month 7, I hit my first $5,000 a month. By month 12, I hit my first $9,000 a month. Within 1 year, I was making 6 figures per year as a freelance copywriter I moved halfway around the world. I quit my job. I got to set my own schedule. My wife quit her job. I retired my wife. And this all happened within a year, where all of a sudden, stuck in a 12-hour dead-end job. Life, what the heck's going on? This isn't how my life's supposed to be right now. And feeling stuck and trapped, to all of a sudden, 1 year later, more freedom than I've ever had, that I've always wanted but never knew how to get. Finally, my own boss, get to wake up when I want. Finally get to, be with my wife, provide for my wife, provide for my family, and do all this stuff. Within 1 year, everything changed. So it can be the same for you if you want it. Like you got to put in the effort and you got to put in the work, and it's not easy. I'm not going to promise you make 20K in the next 30 days as a newbie. That's not how it works. But you know what? You definitely could make $5,000 a month in the next 3 to 6 months. In fact, I guarantee it if you get my course. If you buy my course, I have a results-based guarantee, which no other copywriting course on earth offers this. So here's a quick copywriting lesson for you. This is going to be meta, a little bit of an inception. In copywriting, you always want to say what this business, your client's business, you always want to say what you can say that nobody else on earth can say. Whenever you can say that, you're in the money, you win. The big idea, the USP, all this stuff, you're the leader. Like, it's how it works. I'm not saying I'm the leader of copywriting, by the way, but this is how you dominate in your copy and your marketing. What's an example of this? Apple, when they released the iPod, before that it was CD players, you could only have like 20 songs on a CD player or whatever. They come in, they introduce the iPod. Guess what they could say that nobody else could say? Boom, 1,000 songs in your pocket. Get the iPod today. Nobody else on earth could say that but them. So what did they do? They said it. They said the thing that only they could say that no one else could say. What happened to them? Skyrocket. All their valuation, their money, billions of dollars, huge. They became a tech overlord. They were already a tech overlord, but they dominated at that point. And they still do to this day. And so what can you say? Here's two things I can say. I can say that 70% of my students get their first paid client within 30 days. Nobody else on earth can say that. I haven't seen anybody else who has success rates as best as that. 70% of my students get their first paid client within 30 days. Number two, this is a fact. If you don't get your first $5,000 a month as a freelance copywriter within 6 months after buying my course, I give you your money back, and you can keep my course for free if you want. So those are the two things I can say in my copy that nobody else can say. So I'm going to say those things because that's how you get people to buy, right? It's like, what can you say that nobody else can say? That's a little mini copywriting lesson. Use myself as an example and Apple, but okay, let's get into some of the questions here. Okay, Shaki Rula, probably just butchered your name. I'm sorry about that, but please let me know how to start practicing. Let's suppose I'm just starting and I have no clue how to start and which niche I should need to start participating. Okay, if you're brand new, here's step one to start becoming a good copywriter. Okay, so at the end of the day, the goal is money. How do you make more money and do it from your laptop so you can quit your 9 to 5 so you never have to go to 9 to 5 and you can do this stuff and have more freedom and autonomy? How do you get there? Well, in order to make more money, you got to go find rich people and make them money. It's very simple. That's business 101. The more you want to make more money, go find people who have lots of it and do whatever you can to make their life better and easier and make them more money and give them more time back. That's why copywriting is the best thing you could do. It's because it's the easiest way to get in front of rich people and go find someone who has a rocket and just bring fuel to the rocket to make it fly faster. So just keep that in mind. We're here to make other people money. And the more money you make for other people, the more money you'll make. The cool thing about copywriting is that it's completely about generating revenue. So if you write good copy, you're going to make people more money. And if you make more people money, you're going to get a cut of that 100%. Like, that's just how it works. So everything you do as a new copywriter, you need to keep that in mind. Having said that, step one to start practicing as a copywriter, number one is to start building your general writing skill. The best place to start is what I did when I was new. First thing I do, wake up in the morning and do a power writing session. So what's the power writing session? You open up Google Docs on your computer, you slam a cup of coffee if you want, if it's before work, and then you just set a timer for 30 or 60 minutes and just write. Free write. Don't worry about copywriting at this point with this exercise. This is exercise number one to build the foundations as a good copywriter. Copywriting is 2 skills, writing and sales. When you combine those things, boom, That's copywriting. You're just selling, but instead of face-to-face, it's with the written word. Part of that is actually building up your general writing skill. So just set a timer for 30 or 60 minutes. Don't think about copywriting at this point, just write. If you need to give yourself a prompt like, hey, what's my favorite memory as a child, most embarrassing moment, or what's my biggest goal in life, then do that and just start writing. But it doesn't matter what you write, it just matters that you write. It doesn't matter, how fancy you try to make this. Don't worry about trying to write fancy. Nobody's watching, nobody's grading you, nobody's judging you, not like school. You just need to write. Just like if you want to get big, strong arms, what are you gonna do? You want to get jacked? You're gonna go to the gym every day, and what do? You're gonna do some bicep curls. You're gonna do some bench press. You're gonna do some stuff. You're gonna work out. You're gonna build that muscle up. Power writing sessions builds your muscle up. This is the first foundational exercise you need to do as a new copywriter every single day for 30 minutes straight, 60 minutes straight, whatever you can do. You are going to get so good so fast with your general writing skills through this. Second thing you're going to do, how do you start practicing? Read the copywriting books. Start with Adweek Copywriting Handbook. Learn consumer psychology. Learn sales. Learn what makes people buy. Start to understand people and how their minds work and what are the things that make them buy. To learn how to tap into their emotions, into their psyche, into the things they truly want. Biological, emotional needs and wants. And when you understand those things, and then you understand the words you use to get them to make decisions to buy now, you can just you become a money printer. You can just you just put words on a page, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, there's money coming in your bank account. Like it's crazy. This stuff's crazy. So that's step 2, start reading the books. Step 3, start studying high-performing copy. You want to be the greats? Study the greats. What do you think Kobe Bryant did growing up? He watched Michael Jordan nonstop. He studied his film. He watched his games. He looked at his championship series over and over and over again. Watched it, studied it, watched the film, looked at it. Why did he shoot like this, not like this? Why is he going like this? Why is he stepping this way? You want to become great? Get as close to the greats as you can in anything. This isn't just copywriting, this is anything. If you want to be great at anything, just get as close to the greats as you can. This is one of the reasons why a course is so good. It's literally a cheat code to go get into the mind of the person who's where you want to be. And you see they unravel. I had to unravel my mind with this course. It was not an easy thing to do. Very difficult, actually, to take what's in here and put it into a structured, like step-by-step, one to Z or A to Z program. Not an easy thing to figure out, but now I do the hard work, so it's easy for you. That's how you do it. Get close to the high-performing copy. Get close to Gary Halbert, David Ogilvy, Gary Bensavinga, John Carlton, Claude Hopkins. Get close to the best copywriters of all time. Read their books. Study their copy. You're going to get good. Go take a course. Go take coaching. Go get feedback on your copy. That is how you get good fast. Invest in your skill. Invest in your business. And you're going to move quicker. You still got to put in the work. But what I did and what I teach is just like an all-inclusive learning environment. So you treat this like it's university from day one. You decide you're going to be a copywriter. Okay, well then we're going to attack your learning from every angle. You wake up in the morning, you're going to do a power writing session to attack your general writing skill. You have a commute to work, you got to walk to work, bike to work, whatever. Okay, we're going to listen to a course or an audiobook or a podcast and get some learning in this way. We're going to do inputs and outputs every single day. Input the good, output the writing. Input the good, output the conversions. Input the good stuff, output copywriting that generates sales. It's a mix of reading, studying, writing, learning consumer psychology, learning copy frameworks, getting tactical, and then getting strategic with how you approach people, how you sound out. Get a specialty. Don't just become a copywriter. Become an ad copywriter, email copywriter, or sales page copywriter. Pick one thing, emails, ads, landing pages. Get really good in this one area. Then go target one type of customer, one type of client. Just go after real estate agents, or just go after marketing software, or just go after fitness coaches. And then write your specialized copy for that person every day. I'm literally just giving you the answers. Like this is just building blocks of building blocks of building blocks of how you become a 6-figure copywriter. This is it. This is the stuff you learn in the course, step by step by step by step. And one of the things that makes learning copywriting not so easy when you're all on your own is you don't know which to do at what point in time. Somebody tells you write copy. Somebody tells you power writing sessions, right? Even I'm telling you, read books, do this, do that, do this, do that, outreach. There's a lot of things to remember, which is why making sure you do the things and the right things and you don't skip out on things is really important. That's why I have a bonus roadmap. A bonus roadmap where literally every day, from day 1 to day 180, 6 months. Day 1, watch this video in the course, do this assignment. Day 2, watch this video in the course, do this task. Day 3, make sure you do these 2 daily habits and then watch this video in this assignment. Okay, day 25, you're gonna write this, watch this, hand copy this, and outreach this way. Day 34, now you're managing your first client. Okay, here's how to onboard. Now do client in-depth research. Here's what to watch and how to do that. Literally every step of the way, what you need to do, like you learn in this course, step by step. So when you have a structured system, that's how you do it. Okay, so we got a couple questions here from Smoky Beginnings Barbecue. That is a great name. Okay, I have 2 questions. First, I know there are modules about learning how to write copy. Is it focused more on email marketing or is it all types of marketing? So this course is a copywriting course. And copywriting, I'm not sure where you're at, beginner, advanced, whatever, how much of the stuff you know, copywriting is marketing. It is a form of marketing. Copywriting is sales. Copywriting is marketing. You need to sell things to people to make money. You need to market to them to get them aware so they're ready to buy. Copywriting helps with both aspects. So copywriting is marketing. Now, in terms of specific learning, this skill of copywriting, like what you learn in this course, you can write any type of copy. After you go take my course, you'll be able to write an ad, an email, a landing page, like a blog post, social media post, commercial, VSL, billboard, webinar. Whatever copywriting is out there, you will be able to do after learning what you learn in this course. So phase 1, we dive into writing first. So let me scroll down a bit on this page. I'll just show you. This is my sales page, by the way. So if you guys want to look at the sales page yourself, if you want to buy my course, if you want to check it out, if you want to study my sales page, because it's 550 students. So clearly the copy works. Clearly the copy works because I have 550 people on the inside. So there's proof that the copy works as well. So phase 1, master copywriting. So there's a ton of stuff you're going to learn here. You're going to learn to write copy from scratch in 30 days. That's it. Basically the promise of module 1, phase 1, there's 4 phases of the course. First one being master copywriting. You will go from knowing absolutely nothing about copywriting to within 30 days, you are now ready to land clients. You are good enough to land clients. You don't need to be a master copywriter to land clients. You don't need to be a pro copywriter to land clients. You don't need to study for 6 months before you're ready. Some people teach that. That's crazy. But you also can't start from day 1. You can't start landing clients from day 1 like some other people teach. That's also crazy. You need to study this thing. But I got my first client in 6 weeks. The copywriters I'm teaching 70% of the time with my course, they're getting their first client within 30 days. So you can get good enough in weeks to get clients. Now, what do you got to do? You got to learn the basics of copywriting, build a firm foundation. You need to learn consumer psychology. I'm going to teach you this in the course. How to tap into the minds of the people on the other end so they actually buy stuff. You're going to learn core copywriting formulas, frameworks, ADA, PAS, PASTER, SLO. This stuff, copywriting is very scientific. People say it's all creative, and no, it's not. It's scientific first. There are actual psychological principles that help you hook people, that help people get people's attention, that if you follow these formulas on repeat, problem, agitate, solution, you want to know how to sell something? Introduce a problem first, right? Then you agitate that problem, then you give a solution, PAS. If you follow these things and you follow these scientific formulas, it makes writing copy like that. You write faster, you convert better, you write quicker, your stuff actually works and it streamlines your whole process. It makes it easy. This is playing the game on easy mode. This gives you the freedom to be creative. You're going to learn to write specific types of copy as well in the course. So you can go take this course and you're going to be able to learn and write any kind of copy. But I specifically dive into emails and sales pages the most. You watch me write an email from scratch, and then it's your turn. You watch me write a sales page from scratch, and then it's your turn. And you use a clear framework. The sales page, it's the PASTER framework, really easy to follow. The email, use the SLO framework, story, lesson, offer. which is I just created. It's not actually like a framework out there. I just created the acronym because it's just what I use, and it's a common formula. But I was like, hey, what do we just call this something? Hook them with a story, give them a lesson so there's value, offer something so there's always a pitch. So you're going to learn that from scratch, but you can apply this to everything. Okay, you asked the second question. You have the 30-day copywriting course. I would imagine that this course builds off of that one. Would that be correct? Yes. So I have 2 courses. Anybody here who's seen, I mainly promote my 30-day copywriter course. Why is that? It's because it's a low ticket course. It's $22. It's so cheap. It is ridiculously cheap. Anybody can afford it. And I promote that one because it's the easiest way to tripwire people into going from audience, follower, stranger into a customer before then upselling them to something later on. So that's why I'm promoting that one mainly. If you've seen the 30-day copywriter course, that course is awesome to just learn the skill of copywriting. You will just learn the skill of copywriting from scratch in 30 days with a 30-day copywriter. So it's everything you need to build the skill of copy. But that's it. That's all. And it gets you started. So you're ready to land clients once you're done that course. So it's a good step one, a good beginner course for like literally square one. The 6-figure copywriter course, though, what this promo is for right now, it's the entire system. It's the entire blueprint. It's the entire journey from phase 1, learning how to write copy, all the way to your first $5,000 a month as a freelance copywriter. So what do I mean by that? The 30-day copywriter just teaches you copy. And that's a good starting point. But if you want to learn to land clients, outreach, manage clients, the business side of freelance copywriting, and scaling and getting your first client, actually turn this hobby into a business that gives you money every month, that's what the 6-figure copywriter is for. So you don't learn, I don't teach acquisition, how to land clients in the 30-day copywriter. But this course, the 6-figure copywriter, teaches you both how to write copy, how to land clients, how to outreach. And the strategy that I teach is called the sniper bomb system. It's a warm social media, high value, low volume outreach system that I teach in this course that is step by step. I give you the exact script, exact word, exact framework, who to reach out to, how to land them, how to talk to them in the DMs, how to handle objections, how to follow up, how to track your outreach, who to reach out to, how to niche down, how to specialize, how to find out, what words you should say, how to hop on a call, an exact script for a call, how to price and package your services, an exact pricing, packaging template you can use to send off to them for your copywriting. And so that's what this course is. The 30-day copywriter step 1 of 4. This course is the 4 phases of 6 figures. It's the entire system on writing copy and landing clients. It's everything you need to get to your first $5,000 a month and beyond as a freelance copywriter in 3 to 6 months. And that's my guarantee. This is my guarantee that no one else on earth offers, is you're going to get your first $5,000 a month in 6 months, or you get your money back. There's no other, you can look up and try to find other copywriting courses that have that. You're not going to find one. So why can I make that kind of guarantee? It's because the results that this thing gets, 70% of my students get their first paid client within 30 days using this. So it works. I have 550 students on the inside. There's a ton more that are joining every day. And so if you're wanting to, get that, if you want to get fast results, if you don't want to struggle about how do I write copy and what am I doing and how's all this going on, like how do I outreach, how do I talk to people, how do I land clients, how do I write the copy, and then how do I bring that copy to people so they pay me money in my bank account? This is it. You learn step by step, every step of the way. Day 1, check this off. Day 2, check this off. All the way to your first client, first $5,000 a month and beyond. George says, keep the recording for some of us to watch later. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this up. I'll leave the stream up. Like you can just watch. Yeah, you can watch this over again if you want to watch it on repeat. That's fine. I'm not going to delete it. Smoky Beginnings Barbecue asks, I am a digital marketing specialist, but I more so manage ad campaigns. So I understand the funnels, but haven't a lot of writing experience writing the copy. I'll edit existing copy. Dude, get the course then. Like you need to learn how to write copy. Even if you're going to be managing ads and like, I'm guessing you're basically the media buyer. You need to learn copy. Ads is all copy. Yes, there's back-end stuff and technical stuff and targeting and audience. And I'm not sure if you're dealing with like talking about like budgeting and scaling campaigns and stuff like that as well. There's a lot of technical stuff there and specific platforms, Facebook, Instagram, versus TikTok, YouTube, Google ads, whatever. But if you are the ad guy and you're managing ad campaigns as a digital marketer, like, you need to learn copy. You need to learn these frameworks. Ads is copy. And the more you understand how to write copy, the better your ads are going to do. You're going to be able, if you're the guy, you're not writing the experience with writing the copy. If you're editing the copy, how are you editing the copy if you don't know how to write copy? You need to learn how to do this stuff. It's going to help you crush those ads. Like, it's all copywriting, hooking people. Like even the hook in your copy, like, learning how to do that is crucial. It's like stuff you're going to learn in this course. Frameworks, like knowing how to follow a framework. That all that stuff is going to help you build those ads up better and get them better results, and generate more revenue, which means you make more money. So yes, I don't go specifically into like, here's how to scale a Facebook ads campaign and stuff in the course. That's not what this course is. This course is a beginner course to help you learn copywriting from scratch that you can take into anything and go advanced into crazy, advanced technical marketing and Facebook ads and all that stuff to the next level. But this is the foundations. So ad copywriters, get this course. Landing page copywriters, sales page copywriters, get this course. Email copywriters, get this course. You don't know what you are, copywriter, get this course. You're not sure about copywriting, but you want to make money online, get this course. People always, wonder, like, how do I build an online business? How do I build this thing from scratch? I wondered this for years, and I thought you had to build some big major business with like huge e-com empire that gives you millions of passive income every day. But I didn't realize that, like, it took me years of struggling to figure this out, to figure out this one thing. That's like, if you just learn a skill, if you just learn one skill that's in demand, that is proven, that people want and pay money for actively, and you just devote yourself to that skill and get really, really good at it. And then once you have that and you're good, which doesn't take long with copywriting, you can do it in weeks, to then learn how to get that skill in front of somebody, to get that skill in front of people who have tons of money, rich business owners, and you figure out how to get that in front of them, like, you're set. You're never going to have issues with making money. You're always going to be wealthy. You're always going to be wealthy if you have a skill that can generate you revenue. And the easiest way to start an online business, to quit your 9-to-5, to be your own boss, it's building a service business. Ask anybody. Ask all the top dogs online. Ask Alex Hormozi, right? If you look at all these top dogs, they started with service businesses before they became these crazy empires. $100 million money models just launched last weekend. They did $84 million in a day or whatever it was, broke a world record. He sold 2.8 million books, and broke a world record for fastest nonfiction book sales in history. How did Alex Hormozi do that? What did he do? Did he start by selling products and starting an e-com dropshipping store, right? As a beginner, did he do that? No. What did Alex do? The first business he did was become a personal trainer. He became a fitness coach. How did he do that? How did he get people to pay him money? Step one, he got damn good at fitness. He started working out, and he figured out how to work out really well, and he had to figure out how to get himself results too. So he worked out, he exercised. For you, write copy, study the books, like study the copywriting books, take the courses, write this stuff every day, write power writing sessions. You do your dumbbell curls, you work out every day, you're gonna get better. So he starts working every day, he gets jacked. He doesn't just in 2 days, oh, I'm a personal trainer now, and starts trying to land clients. He figured this stuff out. He studied it, he got better, he trained, he optimized, and he practiced, he got his reps in. And then what did he do? He got that skill, he had the step one, the skill, and then he forced his way into giving that skill to people. How did he do that? This is literally how my outreach system works. I'm revealing the sauce behind how to land clients right now, which is what you learn in this course. It follows exactly how Alex Hormozi landed his first clients ever in his first business, and what he's taken into every business since then, which has made him so successful. And now he's the $100 million man in real time. Do you know what he did? He took that skill and he got in front of those first people and he said, hey guys, I'm going to take on 5 guys for free. I'm going to train you for free. I'm going to become your fitness coach for free. And I'm going to make you a meal plan and a fitness plan. And I'm going to talk to you and keep you accountable and be in the DMs with you. And like help you on track. We're going to meet weekly. We're going to help you reach your goals. And I'll do it for free. So here's my offer. Here's the meal plan for you. Here's the thing already. Here's the fitness plan. I got the program right here. This is what it is. Here's the whole thing. Like, how's that sound? And you don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay me a dime. And I'm going to do it for 3 months. You know what happened? He got 5 guys to say yes, and he was their fitness coach for 3 months for free. And then what happened? He got all 5 guys results. And at the end of that, he said, do you want to keep going? If so, you have to start paying me. And then guess what happened? All 5 got results. All 5 said yes. All 5 started paying him. All of a sudden, Alex went from broke fitness coach with no clients to within 3 months making a full-time income from the skill that he built. This is a hint here. Build the skill, force it your way into getting that skill in front of people and actively using it in people's lives and businesses. He got to full-time within 3 months by building proof. He took every ounce of risk off the people he was doing this for. He took all risk out of the equation and generated massive proof. So this is what I teach you in the course. First, we build your skill. Just like Alex got jacked doing personal training and got jacked for himself, he actually could get results for himself and for other people, and he knew that. We're going to build your writing skill first, just like that. Secondly, we're going to get your writing skill and force it into businesses. We're going to do this. How? By taking all the risk off and providing a huge amount of proof up front when there's no proof. Alex didn't have case studies to show off to land these first 5 clients. He didn't have results already for other people. But what did he do? What did he have that he could show? He showed something, and he gave something. He showed something, his own jack muscles, and he gave something. Here's the plan. Here's exactly what we're going to do step by step. I analyze your stuff. I can see you got to work on this. Here's your fitness plan. Here's your diet plan. Like, let's do this. How does that sound? He got his way in and he built case studies as fast as humanly possible. And so that's what you got to do as a copywriter. Once you get the skill, you're going to go approach people online. Here's the sauce. I'm telling you just literally what to do. And you're going to go look at their copy. You're going to go look at their business. And you're going to go provide that nutrition plan, fitness plan like Alex was doing, and give them a copy audit. You're going to go through, look at all their copy, write down what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right, and why, and then how to improve it. And then once you do that, you're going to go give them the meal plan by writing the first piece of copy for them. This is the sniper bomb system. That's it. And this is why guys are landing their first client in 30 days, 70% of the time with my program, with my system. It's because it's following the same exact principles that Alex Ramosi used. It's following the same principles that I used to start landing my first client. And it's using the same principles that 550 students on the inside of my course are using. That I haven't seen a way to land clients that is faster or easier than this. And also the least scary. You don't have to cold pitch people and like all day long and send hundreds of cold DMs, cold emails. You just send 1 outreach per day. It's like there couldn't be an easier way as far as I'm concerned. That actually works. So that's what we're going to do. If you guys have any more questions about how do you build up a 10K month copywriting business, how do you get started, how do you write better copy, how do you practice, how do you copy exercises, how do you land your first client, how do you outreach, how do you pick a niche, how do you pick your specialty, how do you go from 1 client to 2, even how to handle objections in the DMs, how to follow up, how do you do that stuff, who should you target, how do you target these people, what should you do? Now's the time. Ask away in the comments. I'll answer all your questions. I got to head out pretty soon here. It's almost dinner time, but any questions you have about getting started, getting your first client, writing copy, I'm an open book. I'll just tell you the answer right here. Obviously, I subtly the hope is that some people watch this, see the value, and maybe buy the course. Or maybe not, and you just follow along and share it with somebody and it's helpful, and maybe it just helps you out, and that's okay too. I wish when I was new I had somebody that could be my coach. I wish when I was new I had somebody that I could trust that could just tell me exactly what to do step by step every day. I was so confused as a new copywriter. It's like, the heck should I actually be working on today? And like, how do you navigate this road? There's so many questions that you have as a new copywriter about how to actually do this. And the best way to move fastest is to not have to go through the struggle and endless amounts of pain and suffering, and not have to make tons of mistakes. You don't have to. Just go look at other people's mistakes and figure out a way to get around them and not have them happen to you. Like, I made so many mistakes in my first year that I wish I could look at somebody else's mistakes and they could just say like, oh, don't do this because this doesn't work. Oh, this is the worst thing I ever did. Avoid this and do this instead and do this instead. I didn't. I just piece everything together by myself, bit by bit. So that's why I'm happy here to help you guys out and like just give you free value and the sauce. So ask away any questions you guys have. There's no dumb question. If you don't ask a question, I'm not going to answer your question. So whatever question you have that's pressing, that's on your mind right now about like your struggle and how to figure this skill out, how to build this business up, ask away. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for the next question, I'm just going to walk through some of the juicy bonuses that are on for my course launch right now. If you don't know, my course is on sale right now. It's on a promo. My 6-figure copywriter course, there's 50 launch bonuses right now. So you buy now, you get more. The later you buy, the less you get. The earlier you buy, the more you get. We got a ton of bonuses. So this course is the 3 to 6 month blueprint to your first $5,000 a month as a freelance copywriter, guaranteed. My unique guarantee in my course that no other copywriting course on earth has is that you will get your first $5,000 a month in 6 months, or you'll get your money back. You can just tell me, hey, it didn't work. I did this stuff, it didn't happen, and I'll say, okay, here's your money back, and you can just keep the course and go through it if you want. So that's the promise of my course, and that's the outcome. If that's something you're looking for, if you want more freedom, more time, more autonomy, more money, you want to make more money on the side of your 9 to 5, you want to quit your 9 to 5 and make $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, this is what I've done. This is my 6.5 years of experience, made over $630,000 in profit in this thing, and helped hundreds of students do the same thing, build their business up, land their first clients, and get to full time. 100 Million Money Models is actually now unavailable. I need to take this off the thing. That bonus is gone. There's 2 launch bonuses that are actually gone, and there are a couple more still. So right now you can get $50 off the course. So the course is normally $347 US. You can get it for $297, or 2 payments of $149, or 3 payments of $99. It's never been this easy to get inside the course. And this offer is done in 2 days. So August 23rd at midnight, it's done. And then my course is going up to $399. So that's what's up. That's what's happening now. So best time to get in is right now. Launch bonus number 4 is the story AI. I'm going to actually scroll down this to show you this. This is nuts. So I've been experimenting with AI for a little bit here, and I've been using AI myself to actually, like, I have custom GPTs that I don't just talk to ChatGPT. I have custom GPTs for different parts, like business strategy and different things like that, and stuff like that. So it's been so helpful for me. It's like speeding up everything I've been doing by like twice as fast and making my life 10 times easier. And so I was like, hold on a second. Not everybody can afford my coaching, right? Not everybody can pay $1,900 to get coached by me one-on-one, which is what my coaching is. But what if there's a way that I could actually answer people's questions around the clock and give people copy feedback, which is things I do in my coaching, without them having to spend $1,900? What if there's a way we could do that? Wait a second. I'm already using these custom GPTs, which are insanely valuable to me. What if I created an AI version of me and actually released that to my audience? And so that's what I did. I created a custom GPT story AI. So now, instead of having to drop $1,900 to get coached by me, you can get coached by me, not for $1,900, not for $997, not for $497, not for $197. But guess what? When you get my 6-figure copywriter course today, you get lifetime access to Story AI, 100% free. Absolutely free, lifetime access, and all future updates. So what exactly is Story AI? Custom GPT that's jam-packed with thousands of data points to handle your biggest questions as a new copywriter. It's hundreds of hours of coaching calls one-on-one coaching calls I've had, this AI has been trained on all those coaching calls, hundreds of copy critiques, copy feedback I'm giving over and over and over again, coaching calls, answering question after question, specific situations, pricing, objections, how to write copy, how to get, figure out your niche, your specialty, how you navigate this situation, how to outreach in the DMs, what to respond in the DMs, how to follow up, objections, onboarding, research, like everything you could ever think to want to know. You can just ask the AI. Within seconds, you get your answer. So it's based off of me, all my experience generating 7 figures in results for clients, off of 550 copywriting students, 75 guys that personally coach one-on-one, critiquing tons of copy, coaching calls, like all the stuff, and my entire 6-figure copywriting course. So this is what it looks like. Boom. Story AI is your personal copywriting coach in your pocket. Learn how to write high converting copy, land $1,000 clients, and scale to 10K per month as a copywriter. So we got built-in questions you can do here, or just whenever you're on the fly. Really good use case for this is like when you're talking to, step one, when you're learning copy, hey, can you give me some copy exercises? Boom, you get copy exercises right away. When you're ready to land clients, hey, like, can you help me land my first client? If you're talking to a client, someone in the DMs, you're trying to navigate getting them on a call. Hey, what should I say next, Story AI? They said this. What should I say after this to get them to get on a call with me or to close them? Guess what? Story AI will tell you what to do for your specific situation. So you get answers in 30 seconds that others paid $99 to discover. So you get it for free. First 50 people only. The price is gonna be $197 after this. First 50 people who buy the 6-figure copywriter course today get Story AI 100% free. So this is the craziest thing I think I've ever released next to my course. And if you have any questions on it, how it works, like what's included, what kind of how you actually use it, whatever, feel free to ask away. But this is I don't think there could be a better thing that I could have possibly released after getting so much value out of custom GPTs that I've been using for months that have just like streamlined all my work. This is the next best thing than getting one-on-one coaching from me, because it literally is all of my one-on-one coaching data trained on everything, every question you can think of asking, every question about your copy and how to improve it. You can throw your copy into this, copy paste it, do your copy in a Google Doc, practice, throw it into Story AI, be like, hey, review my copy, tell me how to improve it. And unlike general ChatGPT, if you go to ChatGPT and tell it, just regular ChatGPT, Grok, whatever, and tell it, hey, review my copy, you know what you're going to get? You're going to get 50 emojis and 30 M dashes, and it's going to look like absolute garbage. Now, don't get me wrong. If you prompt it the right way, if you say the right things, and you build it and train it and do these things, you can start to get there and make it better. But like right out of the gate, this is why people trying to use AI for their copy are screwed right now. It's because it doesn't work like that. It's going to give you pretty bad copy in return if you get it to review. On the other hand, Story AI, it's based on my actual feedback I've given my students that's helped them improve their copy day by day, which is helping them get their first client in 30 days most of the time. So this is the next best thing to getting one-on-one coaching from me is this thing. And this thing is going to get better and better over time. So if you are like, as time goes on, I'm going to keep putting more and more data into this, more calls, more reviews, more stuff I add to the course. And like the AI is going to get smarter and better and stronger at being able to help you overcome your biggest challenges and questions and to help you actually write good copy. So first 50 people who get my course today, you get this for free for life, lifetime access. After this, it's going up to $197. And I don't even know if it's going to stay at that price. I might have to start charge monthly for it or something. It's that valuable. So that's one of the bonuses. So if you get my course today, not only are you getting my course at a discount, which let me actually scroll to the discount just in case anyone's wondering. You get this for free. So my course, it's normally $347. It's built off 6 years of my experience generating 7 figures in results for clients, primarily with email. 550 students, coaching 75 guys one-on-one, Normally for my one-on-one coaching, it's $1,900. You get my entire system, everything I teach my coaching students for not $347, but $297. $297 one-time payment, 365-day money-back guarantee. So you get to try it risk-free for an entire year. You also, though, if you are like still like $297, I don't know about that. How about this? You can get my course for 3 payments of $99. So you could literally start using the course today for $99. That's it. I've never had it been this cheap and easy, low price to get into my course and to start actually going through this program and learning copy step by step and learning outreach step by step. And also, so for $99 today, you get the whole course, the whole program, the whole system and everything, and you get all these crazy bonuses. You get Story AI. You get me coaching you in your pocket, 24/7, 365. Where's Story AI? My sales page is long. Right here. There we go. You get this guy. You put $99, you pay $99 today, you get access to Story AI for life, lifetime access, and all the improvements, everything in there. You also, another juicy bonus, the Lazy Copywriter's AI Toolkit. This is 12 beginner prompts to help you level up as a new copywriter. So if you are like, what the heck's AI copywriting? I don't know how this stuff works. How do I get started to start using AI? You know, apart from getting coached one-on-one through Story AI, how to actually use AI in your process to write, to edit, to research, to land clients faster and stuff like that. This is how you do it. So I have 12 beginner prompts that you use. You just copy paste these into ChatGPT, actually now into Story AI, and you're going to write faster. You're going to convert better. You're going to be able to do more in less time. So I have prompts that are on writing copy, prompts to help you edit your copy and refine it, prompts to help you do better research faster, prompts to help you copy exercises. So it'll actually give you copy exercises on the fly. And then how to like duplicate productivity stuff, how to duplicate your efforts. So super simple. You just take these. If you're not sure like about AI stuff and how this all works, this is the best starting point. Is like just start with this to start leveraging AI as a copywriter. There's no more like there's no future of copywriting without AI at this point in time. So if you want to make sure that you make your first $5,000 a month in the next 6 months, but also in the next 6 years, be making 5-10K a month and beyond, like you cannot not learn AI at this point. So it's a non-negotiable. Like you got to learn AI, and this is the easiest place to start. So this is normally $99. People pay me for it. You get it for free. I'm giving it to you for free. When you get the course today, you get all the prompts for free. So you get the AI, you get all the prompts to learn AI copywriting. You get Story AI to have your personal copywriting coach in your pocket. And you get the course right now at a discount. You can get it for just $297, 2 payments of $149, or 3 payments of $99 with a lifetime access to the course, 100% money back guarantee. So there's my pitch. If anyone has any questions about the course, now's the time. If you have any questions about copywriting in general, ask away. How do you get started? I'll tell you. How do you get better as a copywriter? I'll tell you. I'll just give you the answer. I don't care. Whether you get my course or not, it's up to you. I could care less. But whether you get help or not right now, that is what matters to me. So if you have a question, you can ask it. Landing clients, scaling to 6 figures, anything you want to know, even time management stuff. Like people ask me, like, how the heck do you like get all this done in just a few hours a day? There's plenty of stuff I have to share. So any last questions, put them in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to head out in probably the next 2 minutes and eat some dinner because I'm hungry. And yeah, so ask away. 2 minutes to go. Any other final questions? I've been intermittent fasting lately, and I'm so hungry all the time. I'm so hungry all the time. I guess that's what happens when you just don't eat and you are intermittent fasting. I did a 21-hour fast yesterday. I couldn't stop. I couldn't go through. I couldn't go to 24. I was like, no, screw this. I've been trying to build my way up a bit more, just because I'm on a weight loss journey. lost 12 pounds in 5 weeks. So 220 pounds to 208 pounds now. On the journey to 180 pounds by January 1st, which is my pre having kids weight, which there's no excuses for me gaining weight with having kids, because I didn't give birth to them. But yeah, I was like 175 pounds before when I first got married, and now I got to at my peak 227, and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I gotta like get in shape before I get into my 40s. So yeah, but I went from 220 pounds back in, I was 227 at my peak in January. But when I really started trying to lose weight, I went from 220 on July 5th or 6th. So about six weeks ago or something like that. And lost 12 pounds. So I'm losing about 2 pounds a week, so things are working. Intermittent fasting, 100% calorie counting with an app, Lose It app. And so it works. So anyways, but this isn't a live stream to teach you about how to lose weight. Although I have been thinking about, man, all the ways we can make the best fitness coaching program ever and like lose weight. Oh man, all the ideas I've come up with since going through this and having to be a guinea pig with all these apps and all the tools and all the hacks that to actually lose weight. I'm like, oh, like I should pivot into this and not teach copywriting and just teach people how to lose weight. That's fun. But yeah, man, here we go. If you guys have any more questions, if you want to get the course, this thing ends at August 23rd, midnight. So 11:59 p.m., August 23rd, 2 more days. That's it. There's only 50 launch discounts and launch bonuses available. So when those 50 are gone, the course is going back up in price. So right now you can get the course for $297 or as low as 3 payments of $99. So $99 today and $99 over the next 2 months. After this, it's going back up to $347 immediately. And next month, the course is going up to $399. So it's your choice. If you want to get it right now, you get it for $99 today. You can start going through it today for $99. Or you could wait till next month and you can get it for $399. So choice is yours. If you get it today, you get the Story AI for free, which I'm super stoked on. And it's like the coolest thing I think I've launched since the course, honestly. And you get it for free. It's going to be $197 after this. You get that for free right now when you get the course. So dive in. 100% money back guarantee. You have 365 days. Again, I repeat, I'm going to keep repeating the things that like only I can say about my course that nobody else can, because this is copywriting for you. You always want to say what you can say, but nobody else can. My course is the only course that has a 365-day money-back guarantee. That's the only copywriting course on earth that has that. You get to buy my course today, go through it for an entire year, and if at the end of the 1 year you don't think it's worth 10 times the money, you can email me, Brandon@storycopywriting.com, and say this course sucks. Give me my money back, and I'll give you your money back. So far, I haven't had anybody say that to me, so it's been great. So that's the first thing. You get a 365-day money-back guarantee. Second thing, you get your first $5,000 a month in 6 months guaranteed, or your money back as well. So if you go through this course, apply all the things, do the stuff, 1 outreach per day when you're in outreach mode, not a ton of work, not telling you go do 7,000 cold DMs. You do that and it doesn't work out for you, you don't hit 5K a month in 6 months, you email me, Brandon@storycopywriting.com, and say it didn't work, and show me just a little bit of proof that you actually did the stuff. I'm not going to demand thousands of receipts, but like, show me that you actually did the work. You get your money back. There's my second guarantee nobody else has. Third thing that I can say about this copywriting course that no other copywriting course on earth can say, 70% of my students, they get their first paid client within 30 days. I know no other copywriting course on earth that has that good of results that quickly. So until someone starts publishing those results and, proving me otherwise, it's the fastest way to land a client that I've seen as a copywriter. It's going through my program. So those 3 things: your first $5,000 a month in 6 months guaranteed, or your money back. 2, you get an entire year to try the course. And if you just don't like it, if you get this $5,000 a month within 6 months, and then at the 12-month mark say, actually, this course kind of sucked, just email me and let me know. You get your money back and you get to keep the course for free. Third thing, 70% of my students land the first client in 30 days. So if any of those things sound nice to you, you're not going to find another copywriting course on earth that has any of those three. This is the only one. So we're at the hour mark now. I'm going to sign off. If you have any other questions about copywriting, building the business up to 6 figures per year, landing clients, managing those clients, scaling to 6 figures, and anything else, DM me, email me, brandon@storycopywriting.com. Hit me up. We'll do some more live streams in the future where I'll do like ask me anything and answer more of your questions. But yeah, that's it. And if you want the course, grab it now. You get a juicy discount, all these bonuses. Once the bonuses and discounts are gone, they're gone though. And the price is going up to $399. And all the bonuses are going away. So now's the time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for having me, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.